We've got to talk about the ultimate test series, 2020-2021. Sydney Test, followed by the great Gabba Test match, where Cheteshwar Pujara was not a batter. He was a warrior. He had to face a lot of blows from the Australian fast bowlers, one on the shoulder, then on the elbow, then on the finger, again on the shoulder, the ribs. Puja, was that, I don't think you were there in Australia, watching it from home. Was that the toughest phase for you as a top-level cricketer's wife?
The toughest was, from the viewer's point of view, that may be the toughest.
Yeah.
The toughest was he hit, this anecdote I've mentioned in the book, but I've not talked about it a lot. There was a test series in South Africa in 2017. Cheteshwar scored his first run at 54th ball. I was 8 months pregnant. And I had to go through 53 deliveries where he was leaving the ball or getting beaten. And I was watching that with being 8 months pregnant. So that was the topmost worrisome moment for me. And when he finally took that first run, he just put his bat up and then he went on to get a 50 in that match. But coming back to Gabba, the body blows, yes, it was tough to watch. I was sweating and shivering at the same time. So it was tough to watch, but the toughest would be still the South Africa in 2017.
But after that Gabba Test match, I know he had a private doctor at home who had her own way of curing or relieving you of the pain. Tell us that story and who that person is. Because that person is in the audience right now, doctor.
Yeah, my daughter Aditi, she's here. So she told me when I was getting hit, when I was getting hit on the body, after the game, I had a call with her and she told me that whenever you are home, I'll kiss you on those parts and you will be fine. Don't worry. And it is tough for the family when they are watching the game, but look, when you are representing the country, when you are in that moment, you forget about everything else because it's not just me, but all the cricketers who have played this game at the highest level when they are representing the country. You have to do all these things because you are motivated, you want to do well for the country, you want to win games for the country. Anil Bhai has done it, even he's a bowler, but even as a bowler, when he was hit, we know that story. So he's one of that inspiration where you know that even despite those injuries, you end up being on the field and to lead the team, to have that courage to be on the field and win the game for the country. So when you get that opportunity, and I wouldn't say that that's the opportunity you are looking for, but when you are in that position, you want to show that courage, you want to show that you are there for the country and you can do it despite so many challenges.
I remember that series. I was there in that series. The previous series that we played, 2018-19, he was the best batsman on that tour. And that was the first time in, I think, 70 years, India won a test series in Australia. So that was a great feeling. And I remember when we toured the next time, 2021, one thing, whenever I had chats with the Australian players, they just kept saying one thing, common amongst everyone, that they hated bowling to him. The reason, of course, you get 100 in 120 balls, they prefer that rather than getting 100 in 300 balls. So that is what Puji was doing for us. Yeah, all these guys, I could see at the end of the day, the shoulders were dropping, the energy was not there, and he played a big part in, toiling those bowlers and wearing them down. People will talk about, yes, of course, the blows, the gritty 50s, 70s, 80s that he got. But most importantly, I think what he was doing was holding that one end so strong where you know that nobody can go past that, right? And Rishabh Pant on the other side could do what he could do. And eventually what both of them did worked out for the team.
He took those blows, terrific innings that, and India won.